how you said, what can I learn? Like, how can I learn something from all of this, that all of it you were facing? I mean, you're in Silicon Valley, you're in the heart of the internet, the heart of electronic in probably in all of North America anyways. I mean, and you're selling paper phone books. That's kind of like going to Iceland and trying to sell ice to Eskimos. You know what I mean? I mean, it just doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. But your statement where you said, how can I learn from all this? Like how is it? What and how can I learn? That's such a profound thing to think. And how did by you thinking that, how did that change A, your perception, and B, your attitude towards what you were doing?
It kept me present to the situation and reminding me to stay present and to be aware of my response. How was I going to? So my perspective was, okay, how I have choice. I always have choice in terms of how I choose to respond to a situation. I can react and go up and do all that. I can choose to respond in a different way. So I was kind of going through that practice of, if I'm going to learn something, this is my first way to consider how I'm going to approach this. The core thing was just staying steady and calm as things were happening, and then thinking, okay, what's my response here? How do I stay present? I get to choose my reaction. I can react. I can choose to blow up. I can choose lots of different ways of how I'm going to respond. Actually respond versus react to a situation. So that was kind of a key thing for me. And actually another practice that I remind myself of, I'm going to be learning something, is to consider it, or I think of myself when I'm in these really stressful, challenging situations to visualize being in the eye of the tornado. I mean, that's how it feels for me. Because we know, and we've heard, when you're in the eye, not that we've been there, but when you're in the supposed eye of this tornado, we've got all this stuff spinning around us, loud and noisy and terrifying. It's all outside, which is what life situations are. They're all outside. But if we stay in the very eye of that tornado, in the very center of our core of our being, of who we are, and we can all look at different ways we want to call that or address that, but that's what I will do at times to remember, okay, there's chaos that's going on, but if I can hold my own and be in a meditative state or be in a steady state or be in a prayer state or whatever it is, to just hold my own, knowing that's external. I'm internal, and that's where my focus needs to be, is to stay internal while I'm going through some very, very challenging times.